Hey everybody, it's Lord Magicus, and we're back for round 3 of Blue-White Merfolk in Modern. So, Bruna Pardini, huh? Okay. We are on the play. Let's show off our nice shiny Lurrus. I don't think we can keep this. Yeah, I guess we keep this, and what do we do here? I guess put a vial on the bottom. So, I guess we'll play the Seachrome first. His hand's not great, but it's gonna have to do. Okay, interesting. So, Catacombs pass makes me suspicious. So does this mean they have like Fatal Push or something in their hands? It's not Thoughtseize. We might have like Tarmogoyf next turn. So I don't really want to play the Trickster now, but I guess I'm going to play a Lord and see what's going on here. Because if they don't have push, then we can use Trickster to like eat Goyf. It looks like they're going to Fatal Push this thing. Yeah, I don't really have... Okay, so maybe Lightning Bolt. Okay, that's fine. Pretty much, if they have like Tarmogoyf, I really want to be able to eat it with this Trickster, and if they have removal in hand, I'm not going to be able to do that, but... Might see. Yeah, here we go. It's okay. So now we have like Lord of Atlantis that can block this thing. So they're probably going to be terrified to actually to do anything about. So here I'm trying to encourage them to like tap out for like some removal spell to attack. Because then it makes it easier to put Trickster in and block this. Okay, so they have to have 2 here, and even if they do, it's not taking damage from it at least. They already used 1, so what are the odds that they have 2 more removal spells to cast this turn? Go ahead. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but... Hooligan's Command? That would be pretty bad. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. I still get to eat the Goyf. So it looks like we're up against Jund. I guess I attack for 2 and put Lurrus in hand. This gives me the opportunity to draw land next turn, play Lurrus, and play Lord. There's not really a good reason to play Harbinger there, I think. No, that's fine. So we really want to draw a land so that we can get this Lord back out. Come on, please draw a land. That'll work. definitely attack into this thing. Because the Scavenging Ooze is only going to get worse over time, so if I can trade off Trickster with it, I'm happy with that. I don't think they're going to block. Yeah. There we go. We got 2 cards out of Lurrus, which is good. So that's what we need to keep up with this deck, is we have to have the card advantage. Now they might burn some removal on Lurrus. Like maybe Culligan's Command. If they have another one, that's just devastating. The Liliana is not the end of the world if they have that. Yeah, Culligan's Command. How do they have 2 Culligan's Commands? This is ridiculous. Fuck me. You may, like, I guess, why would you not attack? Like, you know that I'm going to attack you this turn. I would not have blocked the Scavenging Ooze, so... Well, Force is kind of good. So at least we can hard cast it if they try to use more important spells, so... Still no attack, interesting. Well, we can't... Never mind, So... But this is it. Okay, so I can Trickster this thing down and then attack for 5. So even if they Harbinger, that's okay. That might just be enough to, like, get there. They're going to go to 8, and if they have removal, they're just going to use it. Are they? Sorry, they can go to 9. Right. I could just not attack either. And hold these back and then just keep up force. I think maybe not attacking is the way to go. Because I really want to be able to attack them for 9 with these guys and then protect the Lord with the force. So yeah, so there won't be... No, they can go to 10 though. Oh, that's getting rougher. Okay, so they do have the ability to go to 10. So now, how does that change the math here? Now they have the line of eat 3 creatures, go to 10. And then this will be a 6/6. Then they'll be at 5 and I'll have all these in play. It might be good enough. If I don't want to play Trickster and attack with all of this, because that's only 8. I guess if I Trickster, they go to... I can put them to 5. There's nothing else in here. Like, what about the turn after that? Then I have 4 creatures in play plus force. That's tough. I'm trying to think, like, what are the options here? They could have, like, Bloodbraid Elf that they're waiting on. Cast 2 Culligan's Commands. They could have, like, they have 4 cards. It's so bad. Alright. If I just let them go up to 10, the next turn, like, I'm relying on this giant attack to actually get there. It might be worth it, though. Alright, I'm not going to attack them this turn. I'm going to wait and try to go for something a little bit bigger. I need to protect the Lord of Atlantis right now, so I'm kind of encouraging them to just eat 3 creatures right now. Yeah, I don't really want that being a thing. Okay, that's fine. You can eat 1 creature and then I'm still forcing this thing. alright, so Pulse is, I guess, okay. But we get to attack them back for 6. And if we draw a Lord, that just wins, so... Okay, cool. We're so good at Magic cards. Look at how good at Magic I am. Top decking the Lord when we need it. Yeah, okay, so they did have 2 removals, so forcing them that turn definitely helped, and they got a little bit choked on mana, so they couldn't deploy all of these cards, because, like, look at this, like, 3-drop, 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 and then, you know, 2, 2, and 2, so we're, like, you know, we had tons of mana to cast everything, and an Ether Vial, so. Alright, what do we do against this deck? Probably... Spreading Seas is fine. Like, most of the cards in our deck are fine against them. I'm guessing... Is Ether Gust what we want against them? It's kind of clunky, but it's also sort of fine. I think Benthic Biomancer is kind of weak because they're probably going to bring in Plague Engineer. And a lot of the... So they have, like, Culligan's Commands and Lightning Bolts. So maybe this will be a little bit better. I think just in general, Ben is just not very strong against them. Could bring in Ether Gust. And then, like, some of these... No, but the Relic is also pretty good, too. I mean, I think we probably need the Relics. Maybe side out 1 Ether Vial, bring in... Relic, and we have 2 more cards, like, so that, like, then we're looking at, like, Forged Tinder or Ether Gust. Huh. I don't know how much I want to, like, play Force of Negation against this deck. Force is just, like, really bad. The thing is, like, Forged Tinder doesn't stop Culligan's Command from doing anything that's not dealing 2 damage, so, like, you still have to discard a card, and you still have to, like, lose an artifact, so you're kind of just trading it for the 2 damage mode. It may not be that good. Ether Gust might be okay. Like, this can kind of, like, Time Walk, then putting Scavenging Ooze on top of their deck is fine, or, like, Tarmogoyf, Maelstrom Pulse. Like, it's not a hard answer, but maybe we don't need hard answers. Of course, it's always like this. Like, come on. You know, when we need to grind, we, like, get these, like, ridiculous 0 land hands. I'm just hoping that they mulligan, but I don't know. We'll see. They kept 7. Well, we have to mulligan. I think we have to keep this, and fortunately, I think Mutavault has to go in the bottom, because we really need double blue here. We might get Thought Seized out of this game, too. Inquisition, okay. Well, Inquisition's gonna do its thing, but you have to take Silvergill, usually. This card just kind of undermines discard. Alright. They took Path to Exile. Interesting. Maybe that means they're on a hand that has, like, Scavenging Ooze or something. So let's play Delta and we'll pass. They'll probably get Hollowed Fountain with it at the end of their turn. So they have they don't know I picked up the Harbinger. So they do have Scavenging Ooze, and they didn't want me to path it. Interesting. They're not doing anything else here, so let's get our Hollowed Fountain. Do I play the Sea Chrome? If I play this, then I kind of tell them what's in my hand. So these are 2 cards they don't know about. The thing is, if I don't play Sea Chrome and I draw like Mutavault next turn, then I might want to play that. Probably not, but there's a chance. Or if I draw like another Sea Chrome, that could be bad. So I think in general, you're kind of priced into playing this if it's in your hand. So that's what we're doing. They already know about this, so let's get our extra card before they Thoughtseize it. I mean, we could also be facing Plague Engineer, which might be why they took Path to Exile, and if that's the case, there's nothing I can really do about that. Because they're a deck that's full of removal and Plague Engineer, so... This is not good if they play Plague Engineer next turn, but I also don't want to walk a Lord out just yet. Because I don't want them... I want to be able to like use its pump effect a little bit first, but it looks like Engineer might happen. No, they're just Thoughtseizing again. Okay, so then this is fine. If they're Thoughtseizing us, then this was the correct play. And I mean, they do have more of this kind of card in their deck than Engineer, so in general, it's probably more correct to play the Silvergill here. They took Harbinger because they can bounce the Ooze. Yeah, so maybe they don't have a lot of creatures. They might just be really, like, relying on the Scavenging Ooze to get them there. Which means maybe the correct thing to do is to Spreading Seas this forest. What are you doing here? Renin 6. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's just... Okay, so now I don't think I can afford to Spreading Seas now. Well, they know my hand. So what do I do here? They don't have any lands in their graveyard right now. So Renin 6 isn't going to get value off of that, but they might have stuff like Assassin's Trophy. So seizing that first might be the way to go. Do I hit the green, or like if I hit the forest, I take them off of Assassin's Trophy and Maelstrom Pulse. If I hit the Blackcleave Cliffs, that takes them off Lightning Bolt and Culligan's Command. What's more dangerous? Well, I guess if I hit the forest, they can't Scavenging Ooze either, so that might be the way to go. And then next turn I can just play 2 Lords and hope that that's going to do it. That's pretty good too, actually. So I can wait. So basically, now that I have the Relic, I can Relic myself to keep the Scavenging Ooze from getting bigger. Okay, you're going to target the same one twice, that's fine. But it only gets 1 counter now, so that's nice. Okay, so they just take up Renin 6. That doesn't really do anything. So we're doing okay here. So play Hub, reveal Lord of Atlantis. Let's play Lord. And we'll play Master of the Pearl Trident. If they kill one of my creatures, I'll just Relic myself. These have Island Walk, so I can use them to get rid of Renin 6. So far, it's like not too terrible, but at any point this could change. Okay, so they have more mana here. They can do a lot actually now. Okay, so what do we see here? We are taxing them with this relic on the scavenging ooze at least, because now they have to spend 2 green if they want to get a counter on it. Okay. This is actually not bad either, because now I can crack the relic at least. They only have 1 card left, so it might be another removal spell. You're going to have to use that Blackleaf Cliffs if you want to do stuff. That's actually pretty good here too. So they don't get anything out of ooze. And we have another lord. They only have 1 card in hand, so that's fine. Can start going after this Wrenn and 6. Could also go after them too. Like Wrenn and 6 not doing a whole lot right now. But I might not have time in the future to deal with it, so we have to see what we draw here. Not exactly what I was hoping for. So I could get Lurrus, but getting Lurrus and playing it doesn't do very much right now. Does it? Maybe it's not that bad. I guess the problem is, like, even if I get it and play it next turn, like, that's still not great. If I get it and play it this turn and they, like, try to kill Lord of Atlantis, I can bring it back. So I forced them to have to deal with the Lurrus first. And then I can play Lord plus, like, something else next turn. Whereas if I just play Lord this turn, if I can play Lord and put Lurrus in my hand at least, that's fine. I guess that's the way to go here. So I guess the question is, do I go after them or do I go after Wrenn and 6? I don't think Wrenn and 6 is doing very much right now, so I'm going to go after their life total. We only have 1 card. Putting this Lurrus in hand right now is fine. So maybe we're okay. If they just have, like, Dink in hand, then we're okay, but them tapping black mana usually means they... Oh, well, that's great, because then we can play Lurrus and the Master. No, we can't, because they have Scavenging Ooze. Alright, well, never mind. Fuck. They have to eat it now. What are you doing? You tapping all your mana for... What the fuck is this? Is this Bloodbraid Oath? I'm confused. Okay, so you can eat 1 Lord, but I get Lurrus and this next turn, so... Not the end of the world. That's also very strong. I could play this and level this up, like, right now. But I have to get this Master before they steal it. I have no choice, so I have to do this first. Alright, well, so be it. So they had a very good turn, because their last 2 cards were removal. But now if they just, like, draw land, then it's fine. Now Scavenging Ooze has a hard time attacking. Oh, come on, did you draw a Lightning Bolt? Seriously? Fuck me. Life must be good. What are you doing? Like, that doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna block this. It's gonna hit me for 5. I'm at the point I kind of have to start going after Ren and 6 now. I don't know. You should not be getting rid of the land in my graveyard. That's way too important to you. I really could use Harbinger this turn. And you should not be ticking this up. You should be pinging me. Oh, fuck. They're dead. Now Scavenging Ooze is, like, useless. Yeah, the opponent's reading what Coral Helm Commander does. This path was a great draw, though, because... Okay, so this thing's going to kill me in 4 turns. Let's see. So right now it's a 4/4. I don't want to make it a 5/5 yet, because I want to path this thing. So I'm trying to think, is there any value in doing this? I'd have to spend 2 mana on it next turn. There's nothing I can draw that I need 4 mana for. So the question is, I guess I have to go after Ren and 6, right? Because if I go after it, then this thing can kill it next turn. I don't think there's any harm to letting Ooze go for another turn. Okay. I'm definitely sacrificing the Master of the Pearl Trident. Oh, you know what? I should have pathed this in response. So they can gain a life now. I just gave them a life for free. Oops, that was a mistake. I should have did it in response to Liliana's ability. Whoopsie! But at least I can kill off, like, Liliana next turn, guaranteed. Yeah. None of this matters. They have no cards in hand again, so, like, if they just top deck lands, we're okay. If they shoot me in the face, then I'm probably going to kill off Ren and 6 first. No, they tick Ren up. Okay, that's fine. If I draw a Lord, I'll kill... Okay, so I think here I kill off Ren. Again, they have no cards, so this will deal 5 damage. I don't know why they haven't been pinging me with Ren and 6. Like, they could be putting me very close to death if they do this, so... Alright, let's get this off of the board. Like, Lily making me discard a card doesn't mean anything. And I can... Okay, the Raging Ravine is dangerous. Okay, sure. Because this thing is gonna be a 4/4 that attacks, so... So I have to, like, have an answer to this card. Okay, well that is a very good answer to that card, so... So kill off Lily, and you go and attack his face. So if I don't kill Lily, he's going to make me sacrifice the Lord. But this is a good spot now, because now I have 8 in play, and I can put the Trickster in to deal with this Raging Ravine. No matter what they do, they can't kill me this turn, so... So hopefully their last card in hand is just a land. Because I think if it is, we kill them. So we have exactly 12 in play. So if they don't have, like, they need like a blocker right now, because if they can't block Lord, or they can't, if they don't have removal or a blocker, then they lose. So if they drew like Thoughtseize, that's not going to do it. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt keeps them in the game at least. Okay. Sure. This thing does not have trample, so I can be blocked at least. Spell or permanent that's red or green. Guess what's going to be red or green? So this is kind of dangerous because if they have Thoughtseize, then they can actually kill me, but I'm going for it now so that I can kill them next turn. So if they just animate this thing, I'm just going to Aether Gust it. So we're taking a risk here. Does this do it? Okay. We won! We beat Jund! Oh my god, that was great. Aether Gust just like got there. Fuck, that was tough. That was a really tough match. Like, we had to like navigate a lot of really scary positions here. Like, look at all this. Like, they, you know, 2 planeswalkers, like, you know, 4 removals, like 5 removal spells, and like 2 discard spells. Like, that was a hill to climb, but you know, we got there. Luris definitely helped. Right? You know, like, we had the paths that helped, the lords that all did their job. Harbinger did some relevant work. Coralhelm actually was surprisingly good. He did exactly what I wanted him to do in this deck. So we don't have stuff like Master Waves to really fight this deck, but now we do have a big late game threat in Coralhelm, and that is exactly like why I wanted it in this deck, is for grindy matches like this where we need some bomb to just try to finish them with it after they've exhausted all their removal. And yeah, no, it worked out great. We timed, we figured out which turn that we were going to play Luris in, and that helped us because we were able to get a card off of it. So we forced the opponent to make some awkward decisions, so they didn't scavenging use both of our creatures in the graveyard, and we managed to get one back, so that was nice. But 3-0 so far in this league, and we fought, yeah, we fought some decks that like we could have very easily lost against, but you know, fighting the good fight with blue-white Merfolk. This is how I imagined it, and this is why I kind of drew this up the way I did. So I'm glad to see the cards are doing the thing that they're supposed to do right now. So all right, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, and you know, leave some comments. Tell me, you know, what you thought about it, and if you're liking this, or if you have suggestions or things that maybe I missed. So interested to see it. I'll see you again for the next video. Take it easy.